So our DAO Treasury has crossed over $1,000 for the first time. We are very excited, and this is a huge milestone for us because it proves that the product that we built actually works. Now, these funds come from 20% of the prize pool from every draw that has taken place on our lotteries so far, and they are accessible by anyone from anywhere in the world. Now, this video is to show you how you can make a community spend proposal in order to access some of these funds. Now, if this is the first time you're watching a video from us, please do give us a like and a subscribe to our channel so that more people can find out about what we're doing, and also so you can stay updated about what we've been up to. Now, let's get right into it. Right, so as always, the first thing you do is come to our site, thegamedao.com. You connect your wallet, which is always required. As you can see, you have multiple ways to connect. As always, we try to make things very easy for everyone. Right, so let's just get into this connection. Okay, there we go. Wallet connected. So now, in order to access our DAO, you need to go to the DAO page of the website. You can do that very easily by accessing the menu over there. And this is where all of the magic basically happens. So essentially, this displays the treasury over here, which is these are the funds that are available. We have our own token BNGX, which we're going to do further video about it later on, specifically just for the token. And then we have our BNB balance, DAO Treasury balance, which we hope to grow continuously as our lotteries grow. The DAO Treasury, by the way, is also funded via our NFT sales. I believe we've spoken about that in our staking video, but maybe we'll do another one to just kind of explain that properly. And also, if you do want to just because we've done an overview video, so if this is your first time, you probably want to go back and watch that overview video so you can kind of have a general idea of what we're talking about. And then so when you come here, you would maybe understand better what we're talking about. So that video is just on our channel, and you should definitely give it a look. Right, so back to this. Essentially, as I was saying, this is our treasury. This is the value of the treasury currently. And here is where this is the first thing you need to do before you create a proposal or vote or anything. Now, you have to delegate your token. So essentially, in order for us to, what we've done is to stop our proposals being spammed and to make sure that everyone who's making a proposal is, kind of part of the community and stuff like that. We require some of our BNGX tokens to make a proposal. Now, these are governance tokens. These are not investment tokens where you go and purchase them and hope you're going to get rich. These are solely for people who need to make proposals. You've just put it there so we can set a minimum price threshold for people to make proposals so we don't have spam proposals. So our tokens are already available on PancakeSwap and stuff like that, but this video is not for speaking about our tokens. Right, so you do have to delegate your tokens. Once you delegate your tokens, it's basically like letting the contract know that, hey, I'm a holder of these tokens, and these are the amount of tokens I have, and you should allow me to create the proposal. Now, once you have done that, you can now go ahead and create your very first proposal. Now, we have multiple types of proposals you can make. So the first thing you need to do is select the type of proposal you want to make. Now, the first type of proposal you have is Treasury Spend Proposal for BNB. This is pretty much very, very self-descriptive. You've made everything very easy and intuitive for people to be able to figure it out quite right away, if that makes any sense. So the first kind of proposal you can make is a Treasury Spend Proposal for BNB. So say you needed some BNB to, complete a project. If you needed a Web3 grant, I mean, I know the funding is quite small right now, but we're just trying to explain how it works. So if you needed a grant or something, or you needed to see the oceans, you just come over here, you type up your proposal. I would suggest before making a proposal, it's always great to join our Discord, be part of the community, talk to people, let people know what you're trying to do before you come ahead and make a proposal, so people even know that a proposal is up for voting. Right, so all you have to do is type in whatever we're trying to propose, hello community, team, we are trying to see the all the things, and we need 0.5 BNB for this. All right. And very, very easy. You enter the amount of tokens you require, the amount of BNB you require. You enter the wallet address that's supposed to receive the address, and then you submit your proposal. It is literally that easy. After the proposal is submitted, it comes up on the page for voting. When it does come up for voting, then the community can come in and vote yes or no on that proposal. Right. Something else I wanted to state was the threshold you require in order to create a proposal. You need 10,000 BNGX tokens in order to be able to create a proposal, but you do not need any. There's no minimum threshold to vote for a proposal. And once a proposal is passed, essentially it's all decentralized. We don't need to come back and approve it or anything like that. Once the community is voted and say, hey, yes, this person can have this money to do this thing, then they can go ahead and execute the proposal completely, by themselves. They don't need us to come and further approve anything or anything like that. It is completely decentralized. And also, I would suggest not making a proposal at the moment, because for a proposal to pass, you require a 40% yes vote. And right now, the DAO, while the Treasury is growing, the DAO itself, the DAO community is still maturing. It would be impossible right now to get a 40% vote, as there is not up to 40% of the tokens in circulations. However, you could pick up the tokens in expectation. As I always say, this is not financial advice. You should do your own research. I am a developer at the Game DAO, and this is just for educational purposes. All right, so let's go to the next type of proposal that you can make. Now, the next type of proposal that you can make is a treasury spend for BNGX. Now, what we do believe is that as our lotteries grow, our DAO treasury value is going to grow. And as our DAO treasury value grows, we believe interest in the tokens required to make proposals will grow as well, which will start to make these tokens start to have some value of its own. This is what we hope will happen. So when these tokens start to have some value of their own, the DAO treasury itself is holding some of these tokens, and in some cases, the community may choose to spend BNGX instead of BNB. And this is how you make a BNGX proposal. It's pretty much works exactly the same. You type in the proposal, you enter the amount of tokens you require, and then you enter the wallet address that's going to receive those tokens, and you submit your proposal. It's essentially very, very straightforward and very easy. We've tried our best to remove every kind of complication from our websites, so it's just straightforward and easy for anyone, whether you've been in Web3 or even if you haven't been in Web3, to use the website. Now, the next type of proposal you can make is a contract parameter change. Now, what this kind of proposal does is it changes the contract parameters for our voting contract. So you can change different settings for the voting contract, because what we're trying to build here is something that's decentralized and completely controlled by the community. So essentially, aside from being able to request for funds from the Treasury, the community themselves can decide on different parameter changes for the contract in order to, make making proposals easier, or if there's too much spam, make it more difficult, or to change the length of time a proposal is up for voting and other stuff like that. So this is just works exactly the same way, except there is an extra step where you have to select the particular parameter you are trying to change. Right, so let's just change this over here. This we're trying to see if the community, we can change this to maybe hello community. We are trying to change the voting quorum. We are trying to change the voting quorum. Now, once you typed up your proposal and put your reasons why and stuff like that, you can come down here and select exactly what parameter you are trying to change. So there's different parameters you can change. You can change the minimum amount of tokens required to to put up a proposal. So we've currently set threshold at at 10,000 BNGX, but the community by themselves may decide to increase or reduce this threshold, and you just enter the amount, the new threshold amount you want to go in there, and you submit your proposal, and it'll be up on the website for voting. By the way, this is on the mainnet, so I don't want to submit any proposals, but we're gonna go on later on in the video. We're gonna go into our testnet, and I'm just gonna show you exactly what it looks like when the proposal has been made, so you can just get a picture of what happens after the proposals are submitted and what comes up on the website. Right, so the next parameter you can change is the time before voting begins. Now, normally, sometimes you might want voting to begin immediately. Sometimes you might want to delay voting. Maybe you want your proposal to be up for a while before people read it. Now, bear in mind, this is not something one individual can change. This is something the whole community has to agree to change. So everything that happens with this treasury is completely community controlled. We cannot control it. No one single person can control it. It usually is it's always controlled, not usually, always controlled by the community. Every change and everything that happens with this contract is controlled by the community. So so this is to set the time before the voting begins. The next parameter change you can change is the length of the voting period. So you can change the community. It's currently set to its default of 7 days, but the community might decide to increase this voting period to 2 weeks, 1 month, 6 months. They can decide to reduce it to 2 days. It's again always all up to the community that will be voting. And in order to vote, our BNGX tokens are required, and there is no minimum amount required. There's only a minimum required to put up a proposal, and this is just to protect us from spam proposals. Yes, moving along, the next parameter you can change is to update the voting quorum, like we wrote over there in our proposal. And to update the voting quorum, you just need to write the number represents the percentage of yes votes. So if you vote 5, it will be 5% yes votes. If you put in there 40, it will be 40% yes votes. If you put in there 70, it will be 70% yes votes required for proposals to pass. So this is how our contract parameter change proposals work. So the community can actually change the parameters on the voting contract. So this gives them a lot of freedom with how the treasury works and operates as well. Now, that really is all that it is for our treasuries. We're just going to go over onto our testnet where we've made some proposals, so we can just show you what it looks like. It's very, very straightforward. The first thing you have to do, don't forget, is to delegate your tokens. And the next thing we do is to go ahead and create your proposals. Do not forget you need to have a minimum of BNGX tokens in your wallet of 10,000 tokens in order to vote. I'm just trying to open my MetaMask here. If you've watched my previous video, you must know that my computer is old and slow. So I just wanted to show you the BNGX tokens in our wallet. You can pick them up from PancakeSwap. Again, I'm going to state this. This is not financial advice. Only pick up these tokens if you might or will be interested in making proposals for our DAO treasury. These are not tokens for hodling and shilling and all of that exciting Web3 stuff. Right. So these are the tokens here, BNGX. You can find out about it in our white paper. All of that information is available in our white paper. Right. If you are enjoying what you've been watching so far, if you're finding what we're doing interesting, do not forget to subscribe to stay updated and give our video a like so that other people can get to find out about what we are doing. So yeah, this is our white paper. You can just scroll down and you would find our token details with the contract address and everything else that you need to find out about our tokens. And after this right now, we are going to go into the testnet so we can just show you what a already created proposal looks like. That was the last part of this video. You see what it looks like and then we'll be calling it a day until the next video. So on to the next segment. Oh, before we go, let's not forget, let me show you that token thing first. Almost forgot myself there. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, quite. Oh yeah. So there we go. So this kind of shows our governance token distributions. Shows the max supply. This is the contract address. This is our LP birds token address, where we burnt the token, the TX of the LP bird, and it just generally lists all the details and distribution details that you need to find out about those tokens. Once again, this is not financial advice. Those tokens are meant for making proposals on our DAO Treasury. And yep, so we're going to go over to the testnet now. We can check out what an already created proposal looks like. Right, so we are back here, and what we're going to do is we're going to make a quick proposal and show you what already made proposals look like. Right, so this is one that was already created. As you can see, it's been defeated, didn't have enough votes and stuff like that. So essentially, this is what the proposals look like. This is one that has passed, and when it's passed, you can execute it. Anybody can execute it over here. So we're just going to quickly make one proposal. Before you make a proposal, you need to delegate your tokens. I've already delegated mine, so I'm just going to... This is the testnet, by the way. This is not a mainnet. So we're just going to go ahead and create a proposal and just go ahead and submit one. Right, so we're going to say no world. This is a new proposal. All right, so we can put 0.01. We then put our wallet address to receive it. Just going to copy that there. And that is all you have to do. You just have to write your proposal, write the amount you're looking for, and put in the receiving wallet address. This will obviously be looked at by the community and vetted and then voted upon if it is something that is worthy for the community to do. Right, so we're just going to go ahead and submit that. It's going to take pull up a MetaMask transaction, which we are going to complete. And once that is done, pretty straightforward here. The page is going to refresh and your proposal should show up right there where all the other proposals are. So let's just wait for that transaction to go through. Once that's done, we should be back here with our proposal. Should be right here underneath where all the other proposals are. So you just scroll down and wait for them to come up. There you go. This is the new proposal we just created. As you can see, there's a description. Hello world, this is a new proposal. This is the total amount of tokens that you can use to vote. So you can vote yes, no, abstain. And over here, when it has passed, it will change to execute, or if it doesn't pass, it will change to defeated. So we're just going to go ahead and vote yes over here. And once we're doing that, we're just going to confirm that transaction for voting yes. So once the transaction goes through, our votes will be in there. That is fantastic. So we should be able to see our votes just counted just now. You can see all of this has voted, and you can see the yes votes, and the total BNGX has increased. So as you can see, this is how the voting works. Once passes the yes, passes the quorum, which is 40%, is the default setting, which can be updated by the community. Once that is passed, the proposal passes, and once the proposal passes, it can be executed by anyone. So that is very, very simple. This is basically how it works and how everything works. And so once it passes, anybody can go and execute it, just like this one here that has been executed. So once again, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you are enjoying what we are talking about here, you should definitely subscribe to the channel. You should give us a like so people can see what we're doing. And yeah, so you can also stay updated with what we are up to. And until next time, my friends, I will see you soon. Enjoy yourselves.